Oh shit, they only down 12 now.
Pick up the blitz, flag is thrown. There's your first down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. Swing and a shot by Freeman. Deep into the night. Back-to-back homers for the Braves. Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a three for the win. Found it. Pick up the big land.
All right. Good evening. It's Tuesday. You know what that means? It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for sports YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yep, my bad.
Nick Freeze will be here in a little bit. My man, it's a Tuesday, so you know what it is. It's a Cody Tuesday. Our brother Cody from Ballers and Briefs is in the building. What up, Sam? First person in the comments on the night.
Sam, what up with it?
And obviously, we got a lot to talk about. NBA world, NFL world, fight game. It's not going on in the world of sports. And obviously, we can start where we're at right now. And that is with the conference finals. The Eastern Conference Finals are officially began. And right now, the New York Knicks, the Cleveland Cavs, there was no rest for the weary. They came out ready to play, coming off an emotional Game 7 the other night against the Pistons. Well, what was emotional for Detroit, I guess. Harder for Whoa. James Harden airball to 3, and see Ben Stiller got the Jordan Clarkson shirt on. Tracy Morgan rocking the Spreewell jersey. All right. But yeah, the conference finals ended, Eastern Conference Finals ended, and semifinals in it, and now the Eastern Conference Finals are here with the New York Knicks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Knicks have been off the last 10 days, as Jalen Brunson just hit they are now down 8. Oh, boy.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah.
Change match. They both getting swept.
That's why I said,
Donovan
man.
Mitchell, step back.
They're getting swept. It just seemed like, hey, before John got up and went to go help moms, and I was talking to you, Cleveland was up 20. They're literally up 8 now. Just that fast.
Yeah, I see it.
Right, 3.5 left. Brunson, 3.
5.
Oh! It is a 5-point game. The Knicks are on an 18-1 run. Spreewell in the house. Larry Johnson in the house.
Yeah,
Patrick
Cody, I changed my mind.
They both
getting swept.
Chalamet in the house.
Who's your favorite? I hate the Knicks, but who's your favorite player to ever play for the Knicks?
Ever?
Yeah.
Larry Johnson.
What about you, John?
Yeah, probably Larry Johnson. I'm not gonna lie, I like the Allen Houston too.
He was my favorite. Allen Houston.
Allen Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allen Houston was a hooper, man.
I like John Starks too, but
yeah.
But I was a big Allen Houston fan.
What's today?
Today's the 19th. My favorite, Allen Houston. Melo, probably Allen Houston and Melo, but old school Knicks, obviously I think more of Allen Houston.
I always like Larry Johnson too, but like I tend to wish that Larry Johnson, like I liked Charlotte Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
So that's why I know he played for the Knicks and it is what it is, but I was like a Larry Johnson fan when he played for Charlotte. So
got it.
Grandmama.
I actually, what's so funny is I'm a North Carolina fan. I think one of the very first college teams I really started looking at was North Carolina, UNLV.
UNLV.
But that's because of Coach Tark. John, I don't know if you know this, but he used to coach Long Beach State.
Sure did.
And my pops went to Long Beach State. He graduated from Long Beach State, and he used to always tell me about Coach Tark.
Tark almost was the coach. Almost came to coach the Lakers.
him biting the towel was always so monumental for me. But yeah, man. So Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, who's from the Anthony Avent, Greg Anthony, all that. That UNLV team was crazy.
Is the curse real? We're about to find out because the Knicks that came back, they're only down 5 right now. For those who don't know what Nessa's referring to,
man, the Boston Red Sox beat that curse already.
Not that curse.
Oh,
Danhausen, the WWE superstar, face paint, who walks around with the white face paint, has cursed.
He white face?
Yo, relax. Has cursed the Cleveland Cavaliers.
That's too much shirt. Racism and small dick energy, man.
It really is. But nah, he all right, Gracie. But yeah, Allen Houston was one of my favorites. Allen Houston was probably my favorite Knick. I wasn't obviously the Starks, Ewing, Opie. They were tough teams, but as far as player wise, Allen Houston, Sprewell, obviously, and later on down the line, Melo. But those were some of my favorite Knicks. But you look at this series, we got game 1 tonight, game 2 Thursday, game 3 Saturday. When the series shifts back to Cleveland, and game 4 next month on Memorial Day.
I sure wish Coach Tark, the one who looked like
George the Animals. Yeah, he did. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
I sure wish my Lakers had this much energy like the Knicks got here. I mean, no, they just got young. They're just a better team. I mean, Jalen Brunson basically putting his team on his back. We didn't have our star. It was LeBron can only do so much at 41, and now Jalen Brunson then brought this team back within a bucket.
It was so crazy me watching big man shoot the fucking 3. Like I just want to puke like on the inside. Like the big man, big man. This is not Dirk Nowitzki shooting 3s. This is like Mobley, dudes that are like centers.
Oh, nice 3 for Evan Mobley.
I wish I could have played in Madison Square Garden just one time.
Pinche Vampiro. If Cavs lose, I might go after him. Stop calling him that, Nessa.
Who?
She calls Dan Housen a Pinche Vampiro.
Oh, baby Vampiro? Man, come on.
No, she called him a Pinche Vampiro.
Oh,
vampire.
Yeah, bitch. Okay.
Because he cursed Dominic Mysterio, Cody.
Yeah, well, that's what he gets. That's what Dirty Dom gets.
Yeah, but yeah, I initially
Serrano?
No, not Serrano.
Oh,
it's not about the family right now. But yeah, I got the Knicks winning in 6.
but
I can see the series definitely going 7.
They both playing to get swept.
That's what Mark and I were talking about. It's like don't.
The finals are going on in the West.
Yeah, I said 5 or 6, dog. But then watching how the Knicks just, how I feel like the Knicks are the Clippers of the East.
Probably on Evan Mobley, but I give the Cavs credit. They did not let playing 48 hours ago be an excuse. They came out here ready to play. Now can they hold on to this lead is going to be the real question.
True.
So I give them props. We're being ready to play. But
Kel Bridges.
You see the OG Anunoby got the knee brace on. There's Brunson. Kel Bridges. What you gonna
OG is playing.
Yeah. He's.
Oh, that's a big shot by Mikal.
Ooh, Mikal Bridges.
Brick City. James Harden out here building a brick wall.
Building. Cody ahead of us a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I'm at 2:08 or 2:07 on the clock. So maybe a second or 2.
Oh no, because James Harden just missed right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm ahead a little bit further than that.
Look at James Harden.
I don't know. There's a lot of people in Houston still have a soft spot for that dude in their heart. I don't.
Yeah. What's it saying?
East Hooper?
Yeah.
East?
South.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
4 foul on Karl Anthony Towns.
You said they got a soft spot for James Harden?
Oh,
and there's people in Houston that's still like James Harden. A lot of people do, but I don't. I never really liked him in the first place, to be totally honest with you.
I give James Harden credit because he
ran
brought us.
He did a lot for the team
for Houston. Yeah. No, he ran amok only going left. I never understood why teams just didn't make him go right.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. It's just like with Julius Randle. Under 90 seconds left. What's he gonna do? Bridges for three. Ooh, 3-point game.
That's a big shot. That's a big shot right there. Mikal Bridges making a lot of big shots, man.
Yeah. Let's see who can the defense tighten up. Mitchell.
What the hell was that?
That's off. Knicks ball. Wow.
Wow. So the Cavs got.
I'm sitting there watching this shit now. Like I said, I ain't watched but since I've been on here with y'all, and I'm like, this is bullshit.
55 seconds left. Let's see what happens. Brunson.
I'm trying to keep my mouth shut because I'm seeing
Landry Shamet. Oh! The shooters roll.
Dog, they tied the game up.
What is going on right now?
That's definitely like a double dribble on James Harden.
Harden going to the basket, push off, fades.
Who's the white dude for Cleveland?
That's a white boy in the court.
Yeah, it's Sam Merrill.
Sam Merrill, shooter.
Okay, he looks like
wow.
Porter.
What
the fuck are we? Oh my god!
Wow, we have a tie game.
Yo, this is crazy.
The shot clock is dead right now.
You said a shot clock?
Yo, relax. Are we going to overtime again? What we gonna see?
I see that. Hey, Ness,
Merrill.
I'm trying.
Why did they call time? Why didn't they just call timeout?
They did call timeout. Hey, Cleveland's sorry as shit, man.
Did they call timeout? Because they have 2 timeouts left.
Nah, Cleveland's
sorry.
Not
call timeout.
Cleveland's sorry as shit, man.
Starbury, that's my guy. Forgot he played for the Knicks. He on the sideline too. I remember that. You remember the game NBA?
They
Ballers?
did not get the timeout in time. Shout out to Starbury. There he is. Wow.
Mike Brown sitting there like jumping up and down trying to get a timeout.
30 wings for $30? Yeah, no, we doing this one.
He called. There he is. He's selling. He's saying it. He's saying it.
Yeah, but he's like, what is he? Was it in China that he's like a fucking legend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's like got a statue. Yeah. He got a statue built of him in China somewhere.
Yeah, he went after he left the NBA. He went and became the man in China. But we going to the overtime.
Yeah.
Wow. And Mike Brown clearly called timeout.
I mean, sitting there jumping up and down.
What a piece of shit. Cleveland's sorry, man.
Yeah. But
Cody. Sweet.
I think so, dude. After watching last night's game,
sweet,
and watching this shit, I'm just like, this is.
But let's talk about the team the Cavs. Let's talk about the team the Cavs eliminated, though. The Detroit Pistons. Oh my god, dude!
They're gonna pay Duren.
They're gonna have, they're got no choice really. Now, if they just better hope he don't make All NBA, which I doubt.
It's a possibility.
So if he gets All NBA, that goes from 239 to 287.
I don't think Detroit will pay him.
So yeah, they did not get the timeout in time. So look at it. This is the offseason for the Pistons.
Tobias Harris over me. Tobias Harris over me.
Tobias Harris is going to be an unrestricted free agent. Obviously, him and Kevin Huerter were really the only really main, only two worth mentioning. But obviously, they're going to pay Jalen Duren. He's going to be because he's a restricted free agent.
Oh, you think they are going to pay him?
They're going to pay him.
I don't think so.
Isaiah Stewart is eligible for an extension at 4 years, $94 million.
Hey, John,
Marcus Sasser's still on a rookie deal.
Hey, John, you know what I think is going to happen?
What's going to happen?
The same thing that's going to hurt the same thing that's going to hurt Austin Reeves is not showing up in the playoffs.
Right.
I think that's going to hurt Jalen Duren.
Yo, what the heck are y'all? Nessa, JoJo, what the heck? Is that
That's a cock?
Is that a rooster? Well, so chicken for okay. Okay, fellas. Here we go. Overtime's beginning. Wow. Did not expect that we would be watching this game. As soon as we start the show, we'll be talking overtime for the second straight night in the conference finals.
Well, especially because before we started the show, one team was up by 20
points. OG Anunoby just almost put James Harden on the poster.
I wish he would have too. That'd have been great. I wish that would have went in.
Cause he got that sleeve on that right leg. Obviously, dealing with that hamstring, still recovering from that hamstring. Yeah, he almost did. Just a little, maybe an inch away from the rim, but he's get the 2 free throws.
You think we end up getting in the NFL sponsors on jerseys like the NBA does?
Did we say it again, Coach?
I said, do you think in the NFL we end up getting sponsors on jerseys like they have in the NBA?
I hope not.
I don't think so. I think that
keep it pure. I like the
because baseball's trying to go that way too, right? Or they already have.
It wouldn't.
Don't some of theirs already have? Don't some of them already have them on there?
Yeah, but I think it's you could barely tell. I had to look to see who's on the Dodgers. I don't think nobody. The Dodgers probably got a lot of the Japanese companies. Yep, Sam Merrill for. Oh wow! Nope. Shot clock violation. There's Big Patrick Ewing.
Yo, if the Knicks come back and win this game, I don't want to hear shit about no Cav no more.
Here's Jalen Brunson. Knicks are up 2 right now. Oh, to the basket. I just called it. Hey, look at Starberry's coaching on the sidelines. Donovan Mitchell will have to do this on his own.
He don't do shit in the playoffs neither.
Missed there. Well, he proved Mark right there.
Yeah.
Go to the basket. Just go to the basket from Jalen Brunson. Just keep going to the basket. Because clearly James Harden's gonna let you get to the paint every time. Just keep going to the basket. Oh, wow. Offensive foul.
See, I'm not mad at that. Okay.
He's saying he's held on the wrist. But but let's talk about the other team that was eliminated from the conference finals. And that's we're in Cancun. And then we'll talk about what we saw last night. But I gotta talk about the Timberwolves. Their season officially is in the books. Evan Mobley for 3. Miss. Rebound OG.
They need the Timberwolves need to do a major changes.
Here's Brunson. Anunoby. Wow. OG Anunoby to the basket. The Knicks are now up 6. And Mikal Bridges is picking up James Harden full court. Come on, man. No, you was on the floor, bro. Stop that. Mikal Bridges bumped James Harden like, man, you don't stop that. But this is the offseason night for the T-Wolves, fellas. Obviously, you look at their starting 5, pretty much Ant-Man, Terrence Shannon, Jaden McDaniels. We don't talk about Julius Randle. They're going to have to get rid of him. Rudy Gobert. Obviously, Dante DiVincenzo is going to probably be out all next year with the Achilles. They got $195 in salaries, but all these free agents, obviously, probably Mike Conley's time to retire. Ayo Dosunmu, who came over from the Bulls, turned out to be a huge get for them as Harden just misses another 3. Bones Highland, Just go to the basket. Just go to the back. Skip Brunson. Now he's gonna reset. Here we go. And Anobi. Good defense. Knocked it off his leg. Kyle Anderson, Jalen Clark, Joe Ingles probably gonna retire. But I'm wondering from they should try their best to bring back Ayu Desamu.
I think Mike Conley retires, even though he was playing well in his role this year. But I think he retires.
Oh, what are you doing? Pick up the ball.
Buckito.
That's game.
Buckito.
Landry Shamet. Shout out to Fab.
Dog, they was just down 20.
They was just down 23 points, and they're up 9 in overtime. It's nothing like playoff basketball in the Garden. But thank you, Cleveland Cavaliers, for pulling off a straight Angela White in game 1.
Chicho?
Yeah, a lot. But yeah, I think it's time for Julius Randle to get out. They're going to probably get rid of Julius Randle. I don't know if you guys heard Naz Reid and Dante DiVincenzo's exit interviews. They talked about how the mood in the locker room was moody. And when I think of moody, the only person I look at that's moody on that team is Julius Randle. And I know this from experience. And he's a good dude. He's a good player. But, man, he's not a number 2.
I've only been saying this for a long time. I'm glad it took a couple of years for everybody to realize it, but
he's been in the league now 12 years. I'm exclude his rookie year because he broke his leg his rookie year. So 11 years. But the fact that he hasn't developed a right hand is crazy. So I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Joe might retire.
Not retired. He just signed with the NBA. Say he just signed with the NBL, like the National Basketball League over in Australia. So.
Who? Oh, Joe Ingles?
Yeah. Here's Max Strus with a 3.
I don't even look like Max Strus with longer hair now.
Okay, cool. But this was a crazy game 1. But yeah, what do you think, Mark, about what's the situation for the Timberwolves going forward?
If I'm the Timberwolves, I'll try to go all in on Giannis. I see exactly what I would need to, you know what I'm saying, just to check the temperatures, just to see what I can give up to get him and pair him with Ant-Man. And if that calls giving up Rudy, Julius Randle, McDaniels. I'm trying to pair up AE and Giannis. But I think a lot of changes have to come, though. Minnesota, as good as a core as Minnesota is, they're never going to win with Julius Randle as their second.
No,
he's not a second option. I've been saying this since he was with the Knicks, and the Knicks thought he was going to be their savior. I've been saying this for a long time. Yeah. He's not a second option. He's not a first nor a second option.
I lived it with the Lakers, and yeah, that was a young Julius Randle, but still, I knew he wasn't a franchise player then. We ain't a franchise player now.
The Knicks are better off with Julius Randle. Without Julius, everybody's better off without Julius Randle. As long as you can, if you don't have him, you have to have him as a third option.
I mean, I don't think he's toxic, shot. I just think he doesn't know his limitations. He's been in the league 11 years. He hasn't developed. He hasn't became an ambidextrous player. He always goes left.
I'm ambidextrous.
Yo, you good? And I think people pick up on that easily. So the Knicks are up by 6 with a
You
minute.
don't want to
left
feel
in
like it's
overtime.
someone else touching the ball. That's why.
Hey, yo.
Well, sometimes
Brunson with the floater miss. There's a foul on the play. Y'all crazy. But yeah. And I just read where it sounds like Anthony Edwards has quietly been advocating for the Timberwolves to make a run at Kyrie Irving.
why? That's not what they need. That's not what they need. Honestly, if they get another point, if they can find another point guard, I don't know who would fit that mold, but another point guard like a Mike Conley, where he don't need to score, he just need to come in and run the offense, and then you let Anthony Edwards be the 2 guard, and then if you can get a second option, a dominant second option, dog, Minnesota be good.
Got a foul.
Like I just because I like Jaden McDaniels, but I don't think he's a second option either.
Right. Jaden McDaniels is not a second option. He need to elevate his game. To me, I think he's elevated his game. It's just he don't got the supporting cast. He don't got the supporting cast. I don't know how.
Jaden McDaniels I think Jaden McDaniels is probably a better third option than Julius Randle will be.
He is
because he does more.
He is. Jaden McDaniels. Look, Jaden McDaniels, man,
and you get him for cheaper than you would Julius Randle.
Wow, this game's over with. All right, on to
Yeah, who would have thought that the Knicks were down 20 points in the fourth quarter are winning by 7 in overtime? But that's basketball for you. Oh, still my Mikal Bridges, boy. You want to talk about a team who really wet the bed tonight?
Yeah.
What's so funny is off this kind of loss, I think New York, the Knicks will come out and blow them out next game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is just who said, was it Sheed earlier said that it's rigged?
They rigged. They rigged.
She said that's rigged. I mean,
hey man, the curse is real. The Danhausen curse is real. If y'all don't believe it,
I thought he cursed the Knicks too. Or
he took the curse off the Knicks.
Oh, okay.
He took the curse off the Knicks, but he didn't take the curse off Stephen A. Smith. Airball by OG, but it doesn't really matter right now as long as they get a stop.
Stephen A. Smith, huh?
They took the curse. He took the curse off, and the Knicks, but the Cavs are cursed. He cursed them today on NBA Today. As Harden goes to the basket, bad pass as usual.
Anthony Edwards needs to elevate his game to superstar level.
Blame the Miz. Yeah, the Miz did. Miz is a Cavs fan. He said that they were going to go to the finals and win. Yeah, but Miz is cursed too. Wow.
I do think the city of Cleveland is cursed. I'm not gonna lie. I think the city of Cleveland is cursed.
Well, they can just keep. Nah, I ain't that tired. They was up 21, Rashad.
I do think the city of Cleveland is cursed. I just think that they had LeBron that came through there that kind of changed everything. But
all they can say is they're not Detroit. We're not Detroit.
Who can say that? Cleveland?
You never heard the Cleveland song?
I don't want to neither.
Their whole economy is based on LeBron James.
Oh well, yeah.
And they said we're not Detroit.
This though, Cleveland wasn't known for basketball or football before LeBron got there.
Sheed. What's Sheed? You good?
What he said?
That's some chocolate. That's OG Anunoby knocks down both free throws. But what about what we saw last night? Good God Almighty! So the Western Conference Finals kicked off last night, and man, what a game! We're looking at the teams that's probably going to run the NBA for the next few years, probably the next 5,
unless something drastic happens.
One, because one has a shit ton bag of still picks, and one has a lot of money,
and the other one,
and a legacy,
and another has like a 7'5". I don't even know what this dude is.
An alien. That's why I said in the thing. I said a spider. a big body coach's son, some shea butter, and an alien all walk into a bar together. And what do we end up with?
We
The
ended up with
the NBA conference finals.
that's it.
Yeah, and the final should be the Spurs versus the.
Yeah, this is exactly what it is. So that's your conference finals. There it is. These are the final four. But let's get back to here. Wemby last night, man. I don't even know what else to say.
That game. He took over that game.
40 points, 41 points, 24 rebounds. First Spur to have a playoff game, a 40-20 playoff game since David Robinson.
Who's very underrated.
Became the youngest player to do it since Lou Alcindor. Not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lou Alcindor. I'm looking at this dude like, yo, that's some Wilt type stuff, B. And then he pulled up from 30. Like, it's nothing. Like in the Steph Curry spot. Wow. Cavs were up 20 and they're about to lose by 20 and about to lose by double digits. Shout out to Fab courtside. Wow. What did y'all make of last night? I gotta give props to Wemby, man. Now, look, I'm supposed to hate this dude because I'm a Laker fan, but game recognized game. And this dude got game. And you can tell seeing this other dude get that MVP trophy kind of motivated him a little bit. And I got to give other props to the rest of those. Like, outside the turnovers Stephon Castle had, he had a pretty good game. Devin Vassell, good game defensively.
Always. He always got a good game defensively.
But, man, the Thunder, they let one go yesterday. And a game where Alex Caruso probably had his best game of his career, postseason game of his career. J-Dub comes back, and he obviously still dealing with the hamstring, but man, still put up numbers. But Shea wasn't efficient. And where was Chet?
And he had 8 points,
8 rebounds. He had the most rebounds of anybody on the team, but that's about it.
You know how I know he had 8 points?
I don't even
John, just ask me how I know he had 8 points.
How do you know he had 8 points?
Because he's the only one that he messed up my card. If he would have had 15, I would have hit.
And I posted this picture for a reason. This is Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Who's that?
I don't know who the dude is in the middle, but that's Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
That's the 18 and under, huh?
18 and under championships, national championships. And obviously, Team USA edged out France by 2 points.
There was edge in France?
Yeah, relax.
Okay,
I just want to say right now, I hate Tig.
Why? Tig not even in the comments.
We're just looking at my TV. I hate Tig.
Oh. Yo,
Cody, you know what I'm talking about?
Tig is hilarious.
You didn't notice? You missed that one? Text Cody. Mark gonna text you. I'm not gonna say that on here, get us canceled. But Jalen Brunson had a good game. But I just want to say I'm watching TV. I just want to let you know, Tig, if you're watching, I hate you. Because now I cannot look at certain things on ESPN the same now.
What's her name? Oh, Pam Grier. I mean,
but this is when the rivalry started with Chet and Wemby. Chet got the MVP, USA beat France, and ever since then, Wemby has wanted to smoke with Chet every time they played. And last night was no different. And he showed up. And he said and owned it.
Cody, you see that text you?
Yeah, I'm looking.
That's what John talking about.
Yo, something wrong with Tig, man. Something's really wrong with Tig.
Why?
That's what I said. I ain't never in my life heard nothing that diabolical in my life.
Oh, I see why. Google it.
Yeah.
Tells you why.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know
Not
that
at
either.
all. Not at all. That's a new one for me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Because just relax. I just say it's one of the person's partner's employees was checking the person out.
Eating box.
Speaking of Chet, I know we saw but I mentioned Stephen A. Smith earlier. But he had a suggestion: if the Thunder were to lose to the Spurs, what they should consider doing in the offseason. And
can you pull that picture back up again?
Sure. Hold on.
Just because I did some deep diving. Okay, that's Jaden Ivey in the middle.
It is, isn't it?
Oh shit!
Because I just looked up that whole team. That team is fucking loaded, dude.
Yeah, that is Jaden Ivey. I didn't well, hey, can't. God, I might have fallen.
Jaden Ivey, Kenny Lofton Jr. is on there.
Yeah, Kenny Lofton. I remember him.
Oh yeah, he was a hooper.
And
that's Jaden Ivey. That's the one that's had the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, him.
Okay. Yeah.
The one that's had the mental meltdown recently.
Yeah. I'm glad you put it that way because it was about to be something crazy.
Yeah, you good?
I'm glad you're here, Cody.
You good?
Cody, I'm glad you're here.
You all right, man? All right, but I'm gonna play this. This is what Stephen A. Smith suggested on First Take. What the Thunder should do.
Can I suggest something for Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah. You and Jalen Brown probably said the same thing. But he suggested this: if the Thunder were to lose to the Spurs, what they should do in the offseason. And I'm not gonna play the whole clip, but
Will on here in our New York studios with you, Shay, and Cameron. I wanted to give the basketball world something to think about that should, for its consideration in the event that Oklahoma City gets knocked off in this postseason, primarily because Chet Holmgren, who's due a huge raise, he's at $13 million now, new salary kicks in at $41 million next season. Something to consider. We've been talking a lot about New York, a lot about Miami, in terms of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
How about this, Wilbon? I did say earlier in the show that Oklahoma City has at least 13 first-round picks.
Thanks to the Clippers.
Now in 2032. And at least
Stupid-ass
16
Clippers.
second-round picks. How about if I sat up there and I told you that you Oklahoma City and you're willing to let go of Chet Holmgren and one of those young dudes, not Jalen Williams, not J-Dub, all right?
AJ Mitchell.
It's AJ Mitchell, whether it's Casey
Wallace,
whether it's Isaiah Joe, or whomever. You understand? If anybody can afford to let go of two players that are in the rotation, it is Oklahoma City, along with 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just being out of touch with basketball. But
I hate the Clippers.
Does Giannis, is he a needle mover that much for losing that much of young talent?
Yes.
And Chet, you think so?
Yes.
I think he fits in perfectly.
My goodness.
I think he fits in perfectly with OKC.
Him, Shay, J-Dub. You got Jay. You keep Jay with.
Actually, he does Chet better than Chet does.
He does.
J-Dub, and then Jay Will from Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this. If that's Giannis out there last night, he's not in the game with 8 points and 8 rebounds. He's probably gonna have 41 and 20 like Wemby.
I don't think he had 41 and 20, but I do.
But you know what I'm saying, though, right?
I do think that
but you know what I'm saying, right?
His presence is what.
His presence would have been. His presence would have been felt. He wouldn't have been this. There would have been no disappearing acts.
Do you think Giannis is okay with going to Oklahoma City though?
Yes,
he should. I mean, I know
you're going from one mediocre market to a mediocre-ish market.
Hey, you know what, Cody? If this was 20 years ago,
I would have been like, "It's New York."
I
Miami,
agree with
LA.
you with the market, but now these players, and again, with the help of certain players in the league, you can get the same amount of money, the same kind of eyes on you, the same kind of vision in a small market.
I mean, no, I don't agree with the market thing either. I'm just saying, like, I feel like that, in the case for some players, that shit matters. Like, I don't know.
I do think that like bigger star names, in a Laker uniform, except for LeBron, that marriage never worked. But bigger star names and like bigger markets, it might benefit them more.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, I feel like Giannis with OKC would help him win more. Because I'm sure Giannis don't want to end his career with one championship.
He doesn't. I guarantee he doesn't.
And I'm pretty sure he would okay that thought of going to OKC because again, no shot at Chet. I like Chet. I think Chet's a really good player. I just think that Giannis is the upgraded version of Chet, or the more evolved version of Chet. I'm gonna say that. Yeah. I'm gonna say that because the defense is there. I think that you get more consistently offense. And when I'm looking at the bets, I see Chet like most of the times his points is like 14.5. You're not getting that with Giannis. It's gonna be higher than that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think that this is a no-brainer. If you're Giannis, and if OKC calls and they want you there with them, go.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just playing.
I hear what you're saying.
Playing thoughts. Like,
yes,
I do think that it's crazy how Giannis. This is what gonna be Giannis' 12th year in the league.
Let me think. 2013. No, this is gonna be his
14th year in the league.
2013, 14th year.
Y'all look about who is the potential number one trading person and the number one free agent. It's a 41-year-old,
mm-hmm.
and this person going to his 14th year. This is crazy, though. With all this youth that you got in this league,
yep,
these are the two players that
everybody's coveting.
But yeah, because I don't know if it's sure or not, but I did hear that most of the contenders has tried to reach out to LeBron.
Yeah, and by the way, there was reported from Jake Fisher that LeBron does not plan on taking the minimum. If he goes anywhere, he's probably gonna have to take the mid-level, which means he'll have to take $15 million. I heard Bobby Marks today on 710 said if the Lakers were to keep him, and he brought up a number that I brought up.
2 for 30. 2 for 40.
He said definitely 30 if you 1 for 30. If
2 for 40.
Space or 2 for 40. Basically brought up the two suggestions I suggested. Either you give him the 2 year for 2 years 60, so you get 30, or you give him 2 years 40. But I don't think because if he's going anywhere, and Mark's wrote the theory about the Wizards, or like if he goes back to Cleveland, or obviously the Knicks, he can only get 15. And he's made it clear he's not taking the vet minimum. So he's not. So everyone think LeBron James is going to play for $1 million next year. That ain't happening. You better have $15 million
at the bare minimum.
$15 million if you want to get the king in your city. Now you brought up the Mark's theory about Washington. I see it from a paper standpoint, but now there's talk that what can ruin that is what do Washington really do with Anthony Davis? And now what I read today,
Trae Young too.
They're trying to use Anthony Davis as a trade chip. They keep him throughout the start of the season and build him up to see if they can trade him. Bronny stays with the Lakers unless Bron wants him to go with him. He just stay with the Lakers, and I don't think the Lakers have no problem keeping Bronny. But if he wants his son to go with him, they'll acquiesce. Trust me, it's not that.
That's the reason why I think LeBron's going to stand with the Lakers,
right? Because I think Bronny will stay. He's going to be in year 3. He's got 1 more year left on his rookie deal. So if he leaves, a team will take Bronny on. But I think he likes being in LA. He's not going to be in the G League no more because he's already. That time is expired. That's only for your first 2 years. And the Lakers G League team is moving to Palm Springs. They're not going to be in down here at El Segundo no more. They're moving to the Coachella Valley.
Is Bryce going to be drafted? Like he declared, right? He declared for 26 draft, right?
He redshirted.
No, he redshirted last year. He'll go back to Arizona for 1 more year.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I thought he declared for the 26 draft.
Now he didn't declare, but we can go there because I actually have.
Oh, can somebody pick me before we can leave that?
Go ahead.
You know how everybody's talking about the 55th pick?
Yeah.
Which is Bronny?
Mm-hmm.
How come not one person is talking about that 17th pick? Not one person.
Don't get me started. That was he was real. That was a real one hit wonder with Dalton. Real one hit wonder. And I see now why Dalton connects within the draft.
Because he mentally soft.
That and teams just thought he reached the ceiling. I think teams just thought he reached the ceiling. But getting to the draft, as Mark was alluding to, Jeremy Woo from ESPN has his latest mock draft.
What is it?
Woo.
Woo.
Has his latest mock draft, and this is coming off the combine.
AJ, DeBanza, Anthony Davis, Trey Young, and LeBron.
Here's the problem, though.
And Alex R.
Here's the thing.
The guy isn't the kid from Michigan. I mean, from Michigan going back.
No, he's going.
He's going. We talking about number 23, Haxel?
No, he's entering the draft. But AJ DeBanza doesn't seem like he's too fond of the idea of playing.
That's cool. Then draft Caleb Wilson. I think Caleb Wilson gonna be. Never mind.
You think Caleb Wilson gonna be better than AJ DeBanza?
Yes, I think Caleb Wilson gonna be the best player in this draft.
You know, you're not the first person who said that.
Yes,
but right now the Wizards have debates about word is he wants to go. He wants to stay in Utah. Maybe the Jazz.
He want to play with
he wants to play with Triple J. He wants to stay in Utah. Obviously, he went to BYU.
No, I'm talking about he want to play with who they draft last year.
Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey, yeah.
But the Wizards would want Ace Bailey in the trade.
And the number 1 pick? Oh no, they trading the number 1 pick.
They would swap 2.
So they want the number 2 pick and Ace Bailey.
Yeah. That'd be the start. That'd be the starting point.
Yeah, if I'm Utah, I'm like, no, man.
That'd be the starting point.
Fuck out of here. Start with somebody else. You better be starting something else with somebody else.
Memphis gets Cam Boozer.
Fuck.
No, we got another story about Memphis in a minute. The Bulls would get Caleb Wilson. The Clippers, because the Pacers is really just idiots. Get Keelan Wagner, Brooklyn, Darius Acuff, Sacramento, Kingston Flemings.
I like him too.
Atlanta getting Andy Mara.
That's the big man, right? The 7-foot dude.
Yeah,
he's good.
Dallas, who we got to talk about because they're in the news now for what happened. With some news that broke a couple hours ago.
Yeah,
Michael
your guy
Brown Jr.
But just nigga fired my favorite player.
Milwaukee Bucks getting Nate Avent, or is it Nate Avent. The Wizards, the Warriors getting Braden Burns.
That right there is gonna be a good. If they get him, that's gonna be a good pickup for them.
OKC, but with the pick they got from the Clippers, we get Yaxel Yendenberg.
Look how shit just work out for them.
Right.
This is crazy.
They get rid of Lou Dort. They're gonna lose Lou Dort and Isaiah Joe, and they end up with Yaxel Lindenberg with the MVP of the Final Four. The Heat getting Liberian Philan from Alabama. Charlotte gets Kareem Lopez from Mexico. The Cam Carr from Baylor goes to the Bulls. Memphis get Christian Anderson from Texas Tech. With the pick, the Thunder got from the Jared.
That's Johnson, who I was thinking. That's who I was thinking about. Morris Johnson.
Yeah, he's going. He would go to the Thunder. That's the pick they gave up in the Jared McCain trade.
So that's fucking wild.
So let me get this right. Philly
get both of the Michigan players.
Let me get this right. Philly had Julian Champagnie, Isaiah Joe, and Jared McCain.
How in the fuck did OKC get Jared McCain and that pick?
I'm praying this.
I just need somebody, John or Cody. Can y'all please answer that for me? Go back up, John. How did OKC get Jared McCain and the 17th pick?
Make it make sense.
Like, who's running the 76 organization?
Was Daryl Morey. Now, this reportedly was supposed to be Beanie Siegel, the Young Guns.
I wouldn't even put that bad of effort on Beanie Siegel.
The Young Guns,
probably Young Guns.
Kirsten Neef, Young Guns, Petey Crack.
Probably Petey Crack.
Yeah, they are. Crack.
Oh, that's our 2026 pick too, because that came through Philly from us.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because that's a 2026 first round pick. That's from us. That came from us.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. But they still got Jeremy McCain. It still don't make no sense. Haynes Steinbach to the Hornets. Bennett started.
No, actually, no. The Jerry McCain went, and then Philly got 3 second rounds and first round pick via Houston. So our 2026 first round pick came through them, which is weird to me.
Okay.
Fucking the NBA is so weird in the trading of.
Yeah. I don't understand all these protections on picks. I wish they get rid of them personally.
Yeah, who wear condom?
Yo, you good?
What?
The Spurs would get Jaden Quintance from Kentucky. Pistons get Isaiah Evans from Duke. There's the pick Cody's referring to. Allen Grace from Santa Clara.
Yeah.
The Hawks would get Abuka Okori from Stanford. Chris Senack from Houston would go to the Knicks.
He's not bad.
He's
good too.
Get our boy Henry Visar from North Carolina. Let's get it.
He's good.
Dalen Swain from Texas to the Nuggets. Koa Pete to the Celtics from Arizona.
Wait, he declared?
Yeah.
If I'm Koa Pete, I would have went back.
Malik Thomas from Arkansas to the Timberwolves. Zuby.
Whoa. That's the other person that was getting buckets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stays at 41% from threes.
Yeah. If he's there in Minnesota again, that's a good pick. That's a good pick for him.
Zuby Ejiofor from going to Cavs from St.
Fuck
John's.
the Cavs, they sorry.
Joshua Jefferson to Iowa State to the Mavs.
Fuck the Mavs too.
Yeah, so that's their pick. But let's talk about. I did talk about earlier about the Mavs. So Candace said he. News out of nowhere. I did not even see this out of nowhere. So about a couple of weeks ago, it was announced that the Dallas Mavericks have hired Masai Ujiri, the former president of basketball operations for the Raptors and Nuggets, as their new president of basketball operations, replacing Nico Harrison and making them alternate governor. And with that move today, there was reports that Jason Kidd was campaigning to try to get that job. Well, Masai Ujiri just hit the detonator. And today was announced that Jason Kidd is officially out as the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks.
That's stupid.
They saying parted ways, but to me, this is how Masai Ujiri said, I want my own guy in there, and I don't need this dude trying to override my authority. I'll get Mark's opinion about this when he gets back, because this is his favorite player. This was his all-time favorite player, but let me look at and give you what the offseason looks like for the Mavs. Obviously, Chris Middleton, they got him in that trade for Anthony Davis. He's a free agent. Dwight Powell's a free agent. Ryan Nembhard has a team option. Obviously, Marvin Bagley, that's whatever. But they got $164 million in salary. 3 picks, picking 9 and 30. They expect Kyrie Irving back. And obviously, this team is now going to be centered around Cooper Flagg. And they got their non-taxpayer mint level. You see, this would have helped perfectly if they would have kept Anthony Davis. Because you have that non-taxpayer mint level. You could have made a run at LeBron to try to reunite him with Kyrie. But no. But my man Robert Wilkins says OKC didn't get the pick. It was a straggler. It was a straggler from the Al Horford trade in 2020. Wow.
Oh, okay. Jason Kidd being fine. I don't know if I have any thoughts. I just don't respect Dallas. A lot of shit from Dallas, like as of recently.
Mm-hmm.
But I did think that when Masai Ujiri came in, right, everything was about to change.
Yeah, I believe too.
I believe everything will change. I feel like when you got somebody who come in with that kind of clout and that kind of, they want everything to be done the way they want it to be done. And I feel like Jason Kidd, though he is a good coach, I think he speaks about what he wants and what he need, and I think that's not gonna fit with Masai Ujiri.
What is funny, didn't a jury keep didn't he, when he was in Denver, didn't he keep George Karl though? George Karl was always one of those guys that spoke his mind. He wasn't a yes man.
How long ago was that?
Been some time.
No,
so George Karl was when he was a coach there when Melo was
Carmelo.
there.
That's my point. I think
2005.
I must say, it was like 2010. Like when they traded when they traded Melo, it was like 2011, 2013 when Masai was running Denver.
But that's what I'm saying. I think once he won that championship, that kind of gave you a little bit extra. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That put that title on your name.
So clearly they're building the team around Cooper Flag. We're gonna see what happens with Kyrie. And obviously we did have some more coaching news in the NBA. So we talked about this some weeks ago, and that was the firing of Jamal Mosley was fired as the head coach of the
Orlando
Magic. Well, he didn't have to wait too long to get a job because yesterday he was hired as the new head coach of the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, let me be clear. That's not for Jamal Mosley. That's for the Pelicans. Pelicans released a statement from VP of Basketball Operations, Joe Dumars. Jamal has earned tremendous respect across the NBA for his leadership, professionalism, and strong relationship he's developed with players and staff. He has consistently demonstrated an ability to develop young talent while establishing teams that compete with toughness, discipline, and togetherness.
True.
His teams reflect his coaching style through their defensive intensity, effort, preparation, and commitment to play the right way. These qualities reinforce the long-term stability of a winning culture.
True.
Now, the question is with New Orleans, what do they look like next year? Where's Zion?
Shit, like they always
Where's
do.
Trey Murphy?
Those are players that they didn't want to trade, right?
Right. And I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm still trying to figure out why they didn't want to trade Zion or Trey Murphy, but what do I know?
Again, I New Orleans is at the bottom of like the totem pole of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like New Orleans has always been that way. Like it's just not a basketball city. It's not.
I think
it's never been. Like, to me, it's never been. I felt like it was a mistake when Charlotte moved there.
I agree
Hurricane Katrina did them a favor and moved them to Oklahoma City.
I agree with you. I just feel like they don't have. I mean, I know Joe Dumars there, and Joe Dumars got a good reputation.
Right.
I just feel like the right basketball people not running basketball for New Orleans.
Yeah.
I feel like
the people that own it are a football family.
Yeah.
They're a football family. They ain't even running their football team right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with the Pelicans, and I would say I think Zion needs a change of scenery. I know Trey Murphy is someone a lot of teams are gonna covet. I saw that the Pistons, that's gonna be one of the teams that's probably gonna try to make a run at Trey Murphy this offseason.
But it'd be a trade, right? Because he's still under contract, right? Or he a free agent.
Hold on, right quick. Mom. So Melanie, I said hi. No.
Hey, we'll be right back. Give us 1 second. Mute our mics. Mine too, John. Not just yours.
Trey Murphy is under contract. JD, yeah. I see that.
What up, Jay? What up, JT? I said me and Stanhouse got to square up. Shout out to my man JT Marshall. Mike's in the building. Got to see my bro back in these social media streets. Dope interviews they've been doing lately for Marks and Mike's.
JT, what up with it?
Yeah, so yeah, he's obviously repping for Ohio right now. Although he still rep Miami to the core. They said him and Dan Housen going to square up. But yeah, that we'll see what happens with the Pelicans because Cody said the Bensons aren't running that team right. They you can't run them like you do with the Saints.
But you can. It will be the same result though.
Yeah, that's my case.
I mean, you have Mickey Loomis and he runs it for you for a while, like the Saints, like I'm saying, and you get somebody that's got clout like Joe Dumars, or has a reputation, I guess, to uphold. And this is not This is not the Detroit Pistons from 2004.
Four.
4? Yeah, 2000.
Yeah.
The early 2000s. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Well, speaking of Pistons, and Joe Dumars was a Finals MVP back in the day, and this man is trying to become a 2-time Finals MVP, but he became a 2-time regular season MVP. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA got his second MVP, which we all expect, much was expected it. But I had a big issue with this. Why did it take y'all dang near a month to announce this? Make it make
Leaving
sense,
it, man. Edging it out there. They want to give it all up in one go.
You said what happened, Cody?
I just said that they didn't want to give it all up in one go. They were edging it out there. They're just letting you just see the tip, you know? That's just what they were doing.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
I mean, everybody in this edging shit. That's crazy.
And yes, and obviously this is wild. But it's why I'm gonna bring to this, because Friday after the Spurs had eliminated the Timberwolves, the Amazon Prime crew, shout out to them. Shout out to Taylor Rooks, Dirk, Blake Griffin, UD, Steve Nash. Did a good job this year. Shout out to Taylor Rooks, especially.
I love that the coverage of the NBA.
Yeah, they did their thing this year. Shout out that Prime Video. They did their thing in year one. And they were going to announce the award, and you saw Taylor Rooks took a shot at Shams, and Blake Griffin called him a nerd. Told him to go to brunch. Shams kind of responded on McAfee's show saying, you know, I'm going to keep doing my job.
As well as you should.
Draymond Green went to the point where me and you was talking about it in our group chat. This on the NBA.
Yep.
Why are we waiting so long? The NBA season ends on a Wednesday. Everyone who's voting has to have their votes in on that Friday. Y'all announce every award every other day. Well, we still don't even know who Coach of the Year is yet.
Listen, man.
What are we doing?
And this be the problem. Like when James Harden won the award and then he had a bad postseason.
Right.
Everybody had a problem with it because now you mixing that MVP award in the midst of the playoffs. And people kind of started looking at like what have you done for me lately thing. Like this is the last time we've seen him and this is what you're doing. But it's not a playoff award. It's regular season. I think honestly, I think they should get all these awards out before the playoffs start.
It makes no sense. I mean, between the first 2 weeks of the postseason, first 2 weeks of the season being over, all these awards should be handed out. They're not doing no NBA award show. We saw that flamed out. That was not. You didn't have the same like kind of aura as the NFL honors does. By the way, I don't know if you saw news about the NFL honors. They're going to Netflix starting next year.
Everything going to Netflix.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Netflix.
The fucking the home run derby's on Netflix.
That's right.
We about to sign a contract with Netflix. What?
Yeah, everybody's on Netflix. Podcasts, home run derbies, award
shows. We can talk about that. We can talk about that. I know a place.
Yes. Yes. But here's how the voting went for MVP. Shea won, Joker 2, Wemby 3. Luka was fourth, but got no first place votes.
Yeah.
Kay Cunningham 5, Jaylen Brown 6, Kawhi 7, Donovan Mitchell 8.
Kawhi start going crazy. I do have a question. Yo, do y'all think that SGA won this because of Jokic fatigue?
That is definitely not out of the realm of possibility.
All right. That's all I want to know because I was talking about it with Damian. Shout out to my other big bro.
Shout out to Dame.
And I said, man, it's the same thing happened with Jordan. They got Jordan fatigue. That's why Jordan only has 6?
Yeah. Jokic has 3.
That's why LeBron only has 4. It was Bron fatigue. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing. Like year in and year out, the best player in the league, you can't keep giving them MVPs. I think that's the reason why.
I agree with that. I think that's probably the case. I mean,
because you got to think though. John, I think you put in a group chat or somebody put in a group chat where it had like the league leaders in every statistical category.
Yeah,
like SGA wasn't that on none of them. Like Luka had the most points. I think.
Yes, Luka had the most points. Jokic led the league in rebounds and in assists.
Yeah, like
I feel like the NBA is a little bit different than NFL, where the fact that the NBA, you look forward to. I feel like because this is drawn out so long that because the reason why they didn't give Jokic and they gave it to SGA is like, okay, well, we're looking this way. We're not looking backwards. We're looking at like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. Like he's gonna deserve it, and it's gonna show the reason why we gave it to him because he's gonna win another championship.
Title,
And Jokic ain't gonna do that. Jokic ain't gonna win a championship. So SGA is gonna win it. So it kind of balances itself out, maybe.
I get that part. I get what you're saying, Cody. I just don't like it because it's a regular season MVP. It's a regular season award.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. It's the same thing with like Aaron Rodgers winning an MVP, like, and then shit in the bed in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And by the way, still, we have not had an American player win MVP since James Harden. Every MVP since 2019 has been an international player.
Guess what?
What's that?
We'll be at that for the next couple of years.
And speaking of MVPs, SGA joined an illustrious club. This is the back-to-back MVPs. So you look at this list. Bill Russell, Wilt, Kareem, twice. Moses Malone, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson.
Winning back-to-back twice is crazy.
Yes, you see,
that's two different people, man.
He was, yes.
This is me, Mark Callis, and the Undertaker.
All right, Cody. I know what you did there. You ain't slick. I know what you just did there. Moses, Larry Joe, Irvin, MJ, Tim Duncan, Steve Nash. LeBron did it twice. LeBron, Cleveland.
He wasn't two different people though.
You sure about that?
He look a little taller in Miami.
Man, Cleveland, I don't remember Miami. I don't remember LeBron riding through the city on his bike like he did in Miami. Steph, Giannis, Jokic.
Yeah, bike pump.
Yo, what is wrong with you?
No, man, that was gonna call for it. And unnecessary.
And then
I'm going
Giannis, Joker, SGA.
I don't like Steve Nash up there. I like Steve Nash. I don't like Steve Nash up there.
I don't either.
Because it's just because of the Jason Kidd. That's the Jason Kidd feeling. I understand.
No, he stole one from Kobe. I don't think Steve. I can make the argument.
Look, Steve Nash shouldn't have no MVP.
Exactly. I can make the argument. 05 that should have went to Shaq in Miami.
Yep.
And ain't nobody can tell me I'm wrong saying that 06 should have went to Kobe. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. 06 should have went to Kobe.
All right, but y'all have at it. I mean, I'll have like they had Tim Duncan on there. I personally thought, I'm not just saying that was Marcus here. I told him this to his face years ago. 02, I thought that should have went to Jason Kidd.
Shaq said the same thing. No, was that the year that the Nets played?
Yeah, the Nets we played in the finals.
Yeah, Shaq said we playing the real MVP in the finals.
Right. No disrespect to Tim Duncan, he got it the next year. And who did he end up playing in the finals? The Nets. But I'm just, but you know, I digress. I ain't hating on Tim. But one of them MVPs should have went to Jason Kidd. Like, Shaq only has one MVP. Kobe only has one MVP. Kevin Durant only has one MVP.
Is the MVP being watered down now?
Yes. Because it's a traveling trophy. It's not going to the best player. It's either going to the best player on the best team, for the most part, not the purity, the best.
Okay.
This is the question I'm debating on right now. But go ahead, Cody. I'm gonna let you go first.
No, this is an ignorant question. Does the MVP in the NBA now, like you said, it's kind of watered down? Do you feel like it's more of an offensive award now, or are we awarding defensive play in the NBA?
It's definitely offense. Offense, because that's why I could argue the year Russell Westbrook won wasn't just because of the triple double. I think that everyone was butthurt because Kevin Durant went to Golden State.
I mean, I'm just saying, as a person that watched James Harden win it feels like a fucking offensive award to me.
Because let me be clear,
I can also say LeBron should have won it that year.
Because I honestly thought the year Russ won, I would have gave it to James Harden. Because I know Russ led because if you go look at James Harden's numbers, he was leading the league in, if I'm not mistaken, he was leading the league in scoring and in assists that year. If not, he definitely led the league in assists that year in 2017. If he wasn't leading the league in scoring, he was definitely top 5.
Was that the year when LeBron had the most total points in the NBA?
That might have been. That might have been.
Dog, you can make a case that LeBron should have won MVP from 2010 to 2018.
Well, he should have definitely won it in 2011, but we all know why he didn't. He would have been 3. He would have 3-peated. He would have had 5 straight MVPs.
Yeah, and he should have won 2 Defensive Player of the Years. But we know the reason why. We know the reason why that because there's another 23 that they couldn't.
Yeah. I love Marc Gasol and all, but 2013 LeBron should have won Defensive Player of the Year.
That wasn't even a year. 2012 was a year where I think he was at his best defensively.
That was the year they gave it to Tyson, I think.
Yeah.
That was the year they gave it to
That's
Tyson.
what I'm saying, but I'm saying he could have won it back-to-back years.
Yeah. They gave it to Tyson that year.
Tyson was a hell of a defender.
Yeah, shout out to Tyson. You know what I'm saying? The award, so Rob says the award criteria is pretty much whatever the media decides it wants to be. Yeah, it's a narrative-based award.
It's the same thing with, you know what?
It's narrative-based. It's real narrative-based, Rob.
It's the same thing with the NFL award. And
cannot wait to calling out names.
John, you know this is real. Like, it's hit close to the vest with me because Josh Allen won MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I think the year Josh Allen won MVP, he shouldn't have won it. I think he should have won it the year before.
Right.
If we just going off of like the numbers.
Yeah.
The year when Josh Allen won it, Lamar Jackson should have actually won an MVP.
Yeah.
But I think the year when Lamar won it, Josh Allen should have won it.
Yeah, but no one talks about that. No one wants to talk about that.
Yeah. But even here, I think it's part of like fatigue, like certain player fatigue, and I also really do believe that NBA is upholding some of its legends. And John, and this will be the first time I'm saying this. Some of their one of their legends, you can't have more accolades than.
You're right.
And I think that they're protecting that by giving it to other people.
You thinking about it's got to be more than you can't have more than Jordan?
Yes.
It's okay to say that.
It started with Bron.
Bron was on the way to winning 5 straight MVPs.
Bron, like I said, you can make the case that Bron could have won MVP. And I said 2010. You can go back from 2008 to 2018.
They don't want to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
But Jordan never won more than 2 in a row. Magic Johnson won 2 in a row. Kareem won 2 in a row. Wilt won 3 in a row. Bill Russell won 3 in a row. So I'm not to shit on your point.
But
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly in the grand thing.
But look who you saying. You said Kareem.
Wilt's won 3 in a row. Bill Russell's won 3 in a row. Larry Bird's won 3 in a row.
Before Jordan. Right. Well, he played in the same era as Jordan, but he won his before Jordan won his. But go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying like in 3, more than 2 in a row because Jordan's never won more than 2 in a row.
I also feel like they had Jordan fatigues. I think Jordan could have won the whole 90s. If you really every year he played, he could have won the 90s.
Yeah. Because he wasn't there in 93, 94. That was the year that
the 2 years.
That Hakeem won, and then David Robinson won, and then Jordan came back and then won it, and then Karl Malone won it the next year, and then Jordan won it again, and then Karl Malone won it again.
Yeah, it could have been Jordan's 3 straight years. I'm not gonna lie.
And 93, obviously he went to 93 and went to Barkley.
Yeah,
that could have been Jordan too.
But yeah, those are so congrats to SGA on the MVP. Let's make our picks for the finals, for the conference finals right quick, and then we'll get to the NFL talk. And obviously we got to talk about what happened on Netflix this past weekend. Let's go conference finals.
Can you start with the East because I'm still confused about the West right now.
I got Knicks in 6. Knicks in 6.
I might have Knicks in 4. I'm not gonna lie.
Cody, what you think?
After what I just saw, probably the Knicks. I'm gonna say Knicks in 5. I'll
Knicks
split
in 5.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. All right, and in the West, let me be clear. Before the season, I had Thunder and the Knicks in the finals. Only because I'm going to stand my ground on my pick. I'm picking OKC in 7. But if they do not win tomorrow night, this series is over because I do not think they're going to San Antonio and taking two straight from the Spurs.
You know the scary part about the Spurs is last night they won and De'Aaron Fox didn't even play.
Exactly. And Stephon Castle had an inefficient game. He had 11 turnovers. Imagine that. Your second best player turned the ball over 11 times and you still win.
Yeah. But that also let you know they need a point guard because
they needed De'Aaron Fox last night. Now I got OKC in 7. I'm gonna just stick with my pick.
I got Spurs. Can we have 14 games of this?
Hey, this is the finals. It's no disrespect to the East, but
shit, man.
I don't see neither one of the teams in the East getting past these dudes.
I got Spurs this year.
Spurs?
It's this year.
Yeah, because next year might go back to OKC. What you think, Cody? By the way, you still haven't had a back-to-back champ since the Warriors in 2017 and 2018.
Man, after what I watched last night, I'm going Spurs in 6.
Spurs in 6. So
I think the Spurs win this in 6. Like I just feel like Thunder may get a couple in there, but man, the same Spurs team show up that I saw last night. Wemby show up like I saw him show up last night. That block at the end of the game to put the game basically away just looked so effortless by that dude. So yeah, I'm gonna say in 6. I'm gonna say Spurs in 6. I mean, I think I picked the Thunder at the beginning of the season. I can't remember, but I think recently I might have changed my pick to the Spurs, and I think I'm gonna ride with the Spurs.
I think we all picked Thunder at the beginning of the season, but I think throughout the course of the season, the Spurs was the only team to beat OKC consistently too. They beat them 4-1.
All right, let's go ahead and change the topics. So shout out, but the odds are out. For those, by the way, the odds are out for the finals. OKC is favored. Then there's the Spurs, followed by the Knicks. Cavs are the long shot at plus 2,000.
Excuse me. Plus 2,000?
Yeah.
What kind of put on them?
You basically put 100. What's that? You put
100 on it, you win 2,000.
Yeah, put 100 down on the Cavs, you get 2,000. Get 2 stacks.
I mean, you put 10 on it, so $200.
Hey, where can I put this bet in at?
This is on FanDuel.
I'm going to FanDuel.
These are currency. These are odds from FanDuel.
Is it available in the state of California?
I don't know. I don't think so.
But you can find that probably at. You probably could find that at. I mean, what's a? Can you guys bet in California? Is gambling sports gambling legal?
Yeah, I think we can go to the one in Gardena.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
shout out over my mom's news patient's house. Let's go to. Speaking of California, something went down in our city over the weekend. We had a UFC. UFC, an MMA event that went down this weekend in our city, down at the Intuit Dome. 17 million people, according to Netflix, watched this MMA event hosted by Jake Paul's MVP Promotions.
I was one of them 17 million, but it wasn't on Netflix. It was on my Fire Stick.
Yeah, shout out. Who watched this card headlined by Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano, which saw Francis Ngannou knock some dude out in the first round. You saw Nate Diaz get bloodied. And then we saw Ronda Rousey in 17 seconds make Gina Carano tap out. So I guess that's $1 million for every second. I guess that's $1 million for every viewer. $1 million for every viewer that was watching, I guess.
I'll make her tap out. Oh, she 44, right?
Who? Ronda Rousey?
No, Gina.
Gina Carano's
44. Yeah,
she can get it.
One is 37.
Yeah,
and she dropped down from 240.
She lost 100 pounds, and I think that I was
who was weighing 240?
Gina Carano.
Gina Carano.
She lost 100 pounds. She had to drop. She
was big.
Yes, she was.
Let me do some research.
Yes.
Because maybe
these are the payouts. So Ronda Rousey got 2.2 for this fight. Francis Ngannou got 1, and Gina Carano got 1.05. Francis Ngannou got 1.5. Nate Diaz got $500,000.
I sent you, Mark. Look at the text.
And then
that's
obviously
before and after.
you see the other Mike Perry. I forgot the guy that that Ngannou's name. The guy that Ngannou was fighting, but they got 6 figures. But Mike Perry got 400 for his fight over with Nate Diaz, and I forgot the guy name who got knocked out by Ngannou. But Francis Ngannou started talking a lot of trash. He wants to fight John Jones. Obviously, we all know John Jones is still contracted by the UFC, so it can't happen. So he's going to keep saying he's retired until the money get to the whole contract situation gets handled. And then
I do tell you, somebody's scared of him.
What?
Felipe Lins is who you're talking about. The guy.
Yeah, Felipe Lins is who got knocked out by Francis Ngannou after round 1.
Jake Paul is scared of Ngannou.
He should be. So
yeah.
he
called him a boy. He called him a boy.
All right.
I know, but then when he said we can fight, he said,
yeah.
Man, his comments, he was like, man, he's like, I don't want to fucking fight you because you know I'm going to knock your ass out. Like, literally, I would knock you out.
Mm-hmm.
But Ronda Rousey was the winner. And a lot of people were saying was the fix in on Gina Carano to tap out that quick. Now, some people said it wasn't. Now, who said they will watch Ronda Rousey fight, this is how they usually end. But I'm like, man, that fight lasted. Peter McNeely versus Mike Tyson lasted longer than this.
I don't think that the fix was.
I mean, you're I know who you're talking about, John. But that person is a very good friend of Ronda Rousey, so she ain't got shit to talk. Okay,
mm-hmm.
She has a vested interest in such comments. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Shayna Baszler. I'll go ahead and say it.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
You have a vested interest. So if it was a fix, you wouldn't say that it was a fix. Okay. So looked pretty fixed to me. Not saying that it was, but it looked pretty fixed.
I think that
17.
I think that anybody who I want somebody at the age of 44 to go in a UFC match.
And by the way, and then UFC, they're having their fight on Paramount Plus, and they use this as a time to announce that Conor McGregor's coming back in July to fight Max Holloway.
Yeah.
I don't think
true TKO move.
I don't think it's fixed. I do think that she was excited about this fight, and then once she got caught in the armbar,
well, it was Ronda Rousey calling her out to tell her to get her to fight in the first place. And the last person I can remember that was over 40 to fight in a good match in the UFC was Randy Couture when he got beat by Brock Lesnar in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
So that was and he was 45. So let's just be honest.
That's what was called. That's called BS. So I was like, dang, I did not expect. And we're gonna talk about it tomorrow on Sports View Wrestling because a lot of people
shout out to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
ripping his pants again.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about that tomorrow.
I ripped my pants before.
Yeah, you good?
Weapon.
Yeah, we're definitely talking about that tomorrow, Cody. That's gonna probably be the first topic of the show tomorrow because a lot of people in their feelings right now. But Ronda Rousey, she says she's done. Obviously, I think no one was expecting Gina Carano to this be like some comeback tour. But I'm gonna give Jake Paul credit. He held a good show. Netflix, shout out to L. Duncan. I mean, shout out to Tyron Woodley was on the analysis. They brought up John Jones. They had Kat. They had
Carl Anthony Towns?
No.
Oh.
Kat Zingano. She was there. She was there. Obviously, it was stars to the show. I heard when I was
shout out to Morrow and Kenny Florian for
Morrow and Kenny Florian did a good call, had a great call, Miss Morrow. And I heard Chene was in the building.
Who?
Chene Agumake was in the building.
Oh, yep. She was.
Yeah,
I thought of you guys when I saw her. I thought of you guys when I saw her.
Literally, I'm finna put Sophie in the bathtub. I heard Morrow say Chene Agumake. I was like, hold on, baby, before you take your bath.
Yeah, I want to take a bath with Chene.
Yeah, hurts. But yeah, nope. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I know what we were talking about. Yeah, the fight was trash.
Yeah,
Junior Dos Santos getting knocked out by that Cuban guy.
I'll probably lose that fight too.
Yo, you good?
What happened?
You all right, man? But yeah,
y'all see that wagon?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, Nick Diaz's face is made of nothing but scar tissue.
Pretty much.
his fucking post fight conference is better than this fight.
Yeah, he was ready to still throw hands after the fight.
It looked like
he's lighting a joint, and that joint's putting up a better fight than anybody that I saw the whole freaking.
He wanted. It looked like he wanted. It looked like he wanted the Modelo, huh? It looked like he needed a Modelo. They did. Wait, what I need a cold shower for? That's crazy.
Nate Diaz would have went longer if he didn't bleed. So he
didn't went longer.
If he didn't, yo, that's crazy.
Usually it's not him bleed.
Never mind.
Nope. All right, as Nawab said, the fix was in this matchup, not the fight itself. How could anyone expect someone who hasn't fought in 20 years to defend Rousey's armbar?
Where you go?
And somebody that was not a submission specialist in the first place. She was a Muay Thai fighter.
Right.
Oh, she don't submit like that?
No.
Yeah. We can change it.
Yeah, you good?
Huh?
All right. Let's get to the NFL.
What you talking about?
So obviously Friday, me and Mark went over the NFL schedule. We went over
we need Cody here.
But now
Cody, week 1, we got beef, dog.
We got to talk
Look
about
how
it.
Look how we starting out.
That's all right. We went over the Broncos schedule. We went over the Bills schedule. But Cody hasn't got a chance to go over the Texans schedule, and that's why we're going to do right now. Let's go, Cody. Just first off, get your first reaction. See their Texans schedule. Here we go.
Yeah, shout out to Brian Cushing and the schedule release.
Shout out to Brian Cushing, former Trojan, and you and Mark. Week 1 at Reliance Stadium, Bills Texans. Clearly, the schedule gods wanted beef with all our shows for some odd reason.
Who?
I mean, it's at fucking 12 o'clock, though. I was like, hey, Mark, you want to watch this together? But goddamn, like, I'm going to be working and I have to watch this shit in the middle of the day.
It's the 1 o'clock. Y'all know 1 p.m. window. So then y'all get the Bengals. First 2 games at home, y'all get the Bengals the following week. And then y'all get your first divisional game against the Colts. Then y'all host the Cowboys. Shout out to Sheed. Y'all host the Cowboys.
Y'all get out to Noodle.
That one's gonna be fun. But that's so crazy. We have so many freaking early games.
Obviously, the Titans, week 5.
I don't know about the Titan fan.
Y'all go to London to face the Jags. Y'all got the Giants.
What's that girl name who's a Jaguar fan?
Shout out to Tanisha from Main Event Mama.
There you go.
The Giants. Then you got your.
We know anybody who a Giants fan?
So my man Dante.
Dante, yeah.
Dante. He's a Giants fan. Bye week, the Chargers. That's here. Y'all be in LA the week 8th again at SoFi. Then y'all be in Cleveland. Yeah. Y'all be in Cleveland against the Browns. Y'all got the Colts on Thursday night. Then y'all get Baltimore. Y'all got a Sunday nighter with the Steelers and their returning quarterback, who we're going to talk about in a second. The Commanders, of course, and then get the Jags again. Y'all get the Eagles on Christmas Eve. That's that is a Thursday nighter. Then y'all got a Monday nighter with the Packers, and then y'all close out, of course, with the Titans. So, first glance at y'all schedule, Cody. What was your reaction?
I didn't hate it too much because it's a lot, but I feel like the primetime games. I felt like there was games that should have been primetime that end up not being primetime games. Like I feel like they could have shifted. Like I feel like this Bills and us should have been. We should have been one of those week 1 kickoff games, but there's so many now that it's like it's hard. Of course, we knew we were going to get a fucking Thursday night shitter against a division opponent like we always seem to do. I really am not looking forward to that game in Wembley on the 18th of October.
Against Jacksonville?
Against Jacksonville. One, because it's so damn early and I don't want to I'm going to have to I'll be awake anyway for work, but I'm just like, this is bullshit. I hate that we have to go over there. And now, I don't know, John, I think you posted it, but now we're going to have 10 games in 2027.
Yeah, they're going to go to 10 games, international games in 27. We give a team the right to protect a home game.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded.
So
I'm going to say, I say there's 11 wins here. I'm gonna say at least 11.
All right. And you and Mark start the season off. This is gonna be a very fun, interesting because me and Mark was talking on Friday.
I just want to know. I just want everybody to know I got beef at some point this year with everybody on Sports for You because we play Cody, we play John, and we play Nick.
So like I'm gonna that 10-4 on against Dallas. Y'all gonna see the ass come out in me because I can lose every other game as long as I beat the shit out of the Cowboys. That's all that matters to me. I love watching Cowboys and I love watching the Dallas Cowboy fans' tears roll down their face.
Absolutely. So let's talk some little NFL. No surprise, it's official now. Aaron Rodgers is back with the Pittsburgh Steelers
for $25 million. Up to 25 million. It's 22, but it's up to 25
incentives and stuff. Yeah.
No surprise here. But someone who's got an issue with the way Aaron Rodgers is covered is, and I hate to say, he's really right, and that's the Godfather, Michael Wilbon.
Day is relevant. He's overstated. And by the way, I'm not talking about his career. No, Aaron Rodgers is the first ballot Hall of Famer, a great quarterback for years. He's irrelevant now. What makes him relevant now? This network talking about him every day in, day out, as if they're hanging on and waiting for, Patrick Mahomes 3 years ago. He's irrelevant. At this point, he's not LeBron James. He's not Tom Brady. He's not playing that way into his 40s. This whole thing is overstated. I knew when I saw breaking news. What breaking news? The only breaking news about Aaron Rodgers now is that he's retired. That's the breaking news. They're a third-place team in their own division. Unlikely to be able to pass Cincinnati or Baltimore this year. We're talking about now. We're not talking about what Aaron Rodgers has been. So all this breathless waiting on Aaron Rodgers, we're going to chronicle it every day. I'm blaming this network because every time I turn on all of our shows except one, I hear about Aaron Rodgers. Again, it makes it sound like I'm criticizing Aaron Rodgers. I'm not. I'm criticizing us. I'm criticizing breaking news. I'm criticizing every day we got to talk about Aaron Rodgers. No, we don't. Well, he's irrelevant, period.
Well, Stephen A. Smith didn't like that, huh?
Well, as a Steelers fan, he said, like, it's only hope he has is the Aaron Rodgers, or else you're going to go to Drew Aller, Mason Rudolph, or Will Howard. But Wilbon's right. Wilbon was right.
John's having fun with what?
Relax. He threw some shots. He threw some shots
at the person he was on screen with because that's what it is. Yeah, I have some chicken moms.
He's right.
Also,
yeah, relax, Nessa. But yeah, the Steelers, look, they didn't do nothing. They're gonna be mediocre. They're probably gonna be in the middle of the pack. It's gonna be no different. I mean,
third, like you said, third in that division.
Middle of the pack. Obviously, no Mike Tomlin, and we'll see Mike Tomlin next year because I guarantee he'll be back on the sideline in 2027. I think he's going to kill it on Sunday Night Football. But
that'll be tough since Cowboys went 17-0 this year.
Relax, Rob. Cowboys are not going no dang 17.
No pineapple juice, huh? I need my
But he's irrelevant. Huh? He is irrelevant.
I mean,
I drink pineapple juice. I need my
What you think, Cody? What you thinking?
Nothing.
I think that like the Aaron Rodgers, I don't think he's irrelevant. Okay. Do I think he's better than
That's a new one.
32 other quarterbacks in the NFL? Like 32 other starters? No. Do I think he's better than 16 other starters? Absolutely. 16. You think there's 16 other quarterbacks that are starting this year that are better than Aaron Rodgers? And I have been the biggest hater of Aaron Rodgers ever. But I think that there's not 16 other quarterbacks that are better than him starting this year.
Let me think about that.
Who's
starting for the Dolphins?
Malik Willis. It's easy. Just go by division. He's not better than Josh Allen. He's not better than Drake May. Is he better than Malik Willis?
Yes.
That's one.
Why? Because
I haven't seen Malik Willis as a starter. Well,
I have. I saw him as a starter. Yeah, I
Okay,
saw him
yeah.
as a starter in Tennessee. Yes, he's not that good.
I've
And
seen
he was
Aaron
a
Rodgers-
product. He was a
I've seen Aaron-
product of the system in Green Bay.
I've seen Aaron Rodgers as a starter last year.
Aaron Rodgers or Geno Smith?
He played for the Jets.
Yep.
Well, anybody better than the Jets.
Okay, so that's two. Go to the NFC East. Is he better than Dak Prescott? Right now.
No.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see because
no.
you're gonna run the same damn offense.
No.
We're gonna see.
No. They're not better than Dak Prescott. We got stop going off the name. Just look at what we saw. He's not better than Dak Prescott.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, but that was under the shit ass Steelers. This is going to be apples to apples comparison because literally Dak Prescott's best year recently was been under Mike McCarthy when they were the number 3 offense 2 years ago.
The question is Mike McCarthy going to treat him like he's Aaron Rodgers, 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, or Aaron Rodgers when he had him in Green Bay?
I don't know. I'm just saying I feel like it's going to be apples to apples, so we can make that
Right.
argument. So if you want to say he's not, I'll take that bite. I'll bite.
Jaden Daniels.
He was hurt last year. I don't know. I'm leaving that as a question mark.
Jackson Dart.
Yes.
I don't like him at all. So yeah,
That's four.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts better than him.
By the way, Jalen Hurts was not invited to AJ Brown's wedding.
Who gives a shit like that?
you know,
No one
I
cares.
don't get-
You talk
I
about
don't-
somebody like digging for shit. That's
Yeah.
something that the media's digging for.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Only thing I care about in that story is I didn't know that they've been friends since high school.
That was the main reason why AJ Brown ended up in Philly.
That's the only thing I care about that story is that I didn't know they've been friends since high school. But anyway, go ahead. I don't care about that wedding.
AFC North, we already say he's going to be a third quarterback. Better than with Simpson and Shador, he's not going to be better than Joe Burrow or Lamar. NFC North, Caleb Williams.
I got Caleb Williams better.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love's better.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff's better.
And he's better than whoever they got in Minnesota, where he really wanted to be,
Better.
to be honest.
Better than Kyler or 9.
Yes.
So that's fine.
We're not. I'm just saying. I just saw it on Twitter. I mean, I don't really care. AFC South, which is Cody's division. He's better. Is he better than CJ Stroud, Cody?
No.
The CJ Stroud
no.
regular season CJ Stroud. No,
I don't care what Cody says. CJ Stroud's better than this version of Aaron Rodgers. I understand that's a team. It's CJ Stroud's better than Aaron Rodgers.
Cam Ward.
yes.
You got Cam Ward better, or you got Aaron Rodgers?
No,
better?
I got Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
better than
Rodgers.
Cam Ward.
Still unproven yet.
It's out. That's that. I think it's
Trevor Lawrence.
out. Hell
Trevor
yes,
Lawrence.
because at least fucking Aaron Rodgers can hit the broadside of a barn.
Can he? This Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
And then there's Daniel Jones.
I hate Daniel Jones.
We're at 7 right now, and
Okay.
we have.
Let's go to the NFC South.
I don't agree with all 7, but I'll go with 7.
Let's go to the NFC South.
Tua. Is he better than Tua?
Yes.
That's 8.
Bryce Young.
Better than Bryce Young?
No. Tyler
Better
Shuck.
than Tyler Shuck?
The way Tyler Shuck just killed me on Madden, I'm nobody better than that nigga. I don't know.
Jury's out.
Yeah, jury. I don't know. We'll see.
And
I think
And no, he's not better than Baker.
I think he's going to be. I think Tyler Shuck's going to have a better year this year. I say that.
And I'll take Baker over Aaron Rodgers now.
A full
Me
year,
too.
yeah.
Me too.
Okay.
AFC West.
No.
No.
Well, Tyler Mendoza. We don't know about him.
Well, no,
But the other 3, no. We can just skip the AFC West because that's quarterback heavy.
okay. And then the NFC West. No to Matthew Stafford.
No to Brock Purdy.
No to Sam Darnold.
And we don't know who the.
It's Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett or Carson Beck?
Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett didn't have a bad year last year, man.
I'm still taking
But
it.
he wants to get paid like a.
He wants to get $250 million.
No, he tripping. He tripping.
Okay.
Someone
All
needs
right.
to
So then
Google.
we got 8. Okay, maybe I was wrong, but still, I still feel like that there's an argument to be made that he's better than 1/4 of them.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. He is.
So FanDuel also put out. Speaking of wins, well, let's first go these. Here's some QB matchups that the NFL research department came up with that we need to look out for this season.
Josh Allen over there a lot.
Week 5, we got Bills Rams, so we get Josh Allen versus the last 2 MVPs and Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford. You're hoping Mahomes is back, so we get him and Mahomes on Thanksgiving.
I got something to say about the NFL.
Mahomes will be back because I saw him swinging a golf club.
This game that should have been the AFC Championship had my quarterback now broke his ankle.
I don't know when he broke his ankle.
Week 16, we got Drake. We got the battle of the 2 of the best quarterbacks in that 24 class, and Caleb Williams and Drake May. We got the rematch of the NFC Championship when the Seahawks facing the Rams.
Man, we play Baltimore again.
Yeah, I got Baltimore,
God
obviously
damn.
Lamar and Josh.
Who got a tougher schedule for what? Is it Buffalo?
Yeah, I'm sure it's you. Mahomes and Burrow. We got the battle of the last 2 number 1s
Bears.
with Ward and Mendoza. Obviously, you get Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, and then you obviously get Caleb Wilson, Jordan Love.
Are we even sure that freaking Mendoza is going to start?
I don't think he
I
should.
don't think he is. And if Brady,
What week is that?
which week?
That's week 16.
Oh, he might be starting by then. I don't think Mendoza should start at the beginning of the season.
Mark, you was asking about the strength of schedule. We showed this on Friday. The Lions have the toughest schedule, and the weakest schedule is the Cardinals.
I thought the Bears had the toughest schedule.
They had the toughest schedule last year.
They're on. Where the fuck are the Bears at on this list? Oh, down at
The
27.
Bears-
I thought they had the.
So I went off
toughest
Warren
schedule.
Sharp. Warren Sharp, he does this every year.
I think Bills
Yeah.
should be higher.
He had the Bears. Where they had the Bears? I just saw them
27.
right there.
I think the Bills should be higher. All the AFC favorites to go to the Super Bowl, we play.
Fox Sports is the one that says that the Bears had the highest one.
Yeah, I saw that. So I went by Warren Sharp. He does his graph every year, and he had this year.
I remember when he played for Tampa Bay.
They have it. They have. So what I'm seeing is Fox has this exact. Almost this shit is weird. Like Fox has the Bears and the Lions swapped at 27-1. That's so weird.
That's weird. Well, I can kind of see because in the same date, probably, yeah.
They play exactly the same people and each other, so I could see where they're.
Yeah.
And then of course,
Hey, that's a big jump between 1 and 27 though. Like if you're not 1, you're 27. That is crazy.
Pretty much. So,
I mean, with the Bears schedule.
so FanDuel has the projected win totals for this season.
Because we played the Texans,
So, Cody, what you think of some of these win
Baltimore,
totals? They got the
Kansas City.
over. They got the
We
over.
played Denver. Dog, do y'all know everybody who could have went to the Super Bowl last year we played this year?
Yeah.
How we don't have a tougher schedule?
Oh, wow. So the Ravens, they got the Ravens and the Rams at over under 11.5. Niners at 10. Niners, Bills, Chiefs, Eagles, Lions,
I think we
Seahawks at 10.5.
I think we'll get 11 wins. I think Rams get
Bears.
what
Bengals.
AFC division NFC West play?
They play us.
No, they don't.
They do play us.
Oh, they do play.
They play us. The NFC West play us. They play us.
What NFC team division we play? Oh, we play the
You play the NFC North.
Bears. So
Yeah,
you play
I play the North. Yeah, I
Yeah.
play the North. We get they got Broncos 9.5. Cody, they got they got y'all so over under 9.5 as well.
Yeah,
Miami-
I think we get I'm gonna say 11.
I think Miami might go under 3. I think sorry Nessa and JoJo.
I'm taking the over as well.
For Miami?
No, I'm talking about with the Broncos. No, Miami's not. Let's see, no, I love you, but 4.5. Over and under is 4.5 for the Dogs.
I think they literally might get 4 wins. 3 or 4 wins. Pittsburgh 7 wins.
I mean, let's look at the Dolphins' schedule. Raiders, the week 1 Raiders. Lost. 49ers.
Wait.
No, that's a win. Lost. Niners lost.
Wait. The Raiders automatic loss?
No,
both the teams on.
It's in Vegas. It's in Vegas, so I think it's a loss.
Got you. Okay.
That's a loss.
I think it's a loss because I think Kirk Cousins is better than
whatever Miami got.
All right, that's a loss.
49ers week 2
loss.
Chiefs
loss.
Week 3 Vikings
loss.
In Minnesota
loss.
Yeah, it's a loss. That's all for.
Okay.
Prince can play
Bengals
quarterback. Loss.
That's all 5.
Jets
win.
It's a 12:00 game on the 25th of October, so it doesn't exactly give I don't have the exact. Hang on, let me see. That's actually.
So that's the one to kickoff.
So it's week 7. So they go to the bye. They go to the bye after Cincinnati in week 5. So week 6 is a bye. Week 7 is a 1:00 kickoff in New York.
Jets. They lost.
Dolphins win.
That should be a win.
Okay. Then New England in week 8. Loss. Detroit week 9. That's a loss. Week 10 in Indianapolis.
Loss.
That's a loss.
Loss.
Week 11 against Buffalo.
Loss.
At Buffalo. That's a loss. Then they get New York at home.
They get the Jets at home. That's a win. So that's 2.
Okay. So they beat the Jets twice.
Yes.
I think the Jets can get 1. But go ahead.
I think they split. With the Jets.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm trying.
Okay, so you get Denver in week 13 in Denver.
Denver
I might be there, and that's definitely going to be a win for the Broncos.
And a loss for John.
Week 14 is. Oh God, they're going to lose They're going to lose 5 straight. Chicago week 14, Green Bay in Green Bay on week 15. Chargers in week 16.
Loss.
Buffalo again in week 17.
Loss.
They play us tough in Miami.
And then at New England in week 18. Yeah.
That's 3 wins. That's 3 or 4 wins.
We just said 2.
I said 2.
We literally just said 2.
Okay, 2.
And that was
the Jets.
The Jets.
Miami got the second. I don't know if Miami got the second type of schedule. I just don't think that Miami's that good.
They got a first-year head coach, a new starting quarterback, and they're trying to be the Miami Packers.
They traded Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, appreciate that. Sorry.
They played 10 games with teams that were in the playoffs.
Safe.
Good job. Yeah, so that's interesting. All right. Some other news in the NFL. The next 4 Super Bowl cities are officially confirmed. We know Super Bowl this season will be here in LA at SoFi on Valentine's Day. Next year, Super Bowl for 2028 is going to be in Atlanta. Super Bowl 2029 will be back in Vegas. And in Super Bowl 2030, heads to Nashville. Still is in Vegas, but this time it's in Vegas, as Nashville was officially named the home for Super Bowl 64 in 2030. No, not Memphis. By the way, speaking of Memphis, Memphis player survey said the Grizzlies was voted as the most team as the least like team that you want to be traded to. Then it was the Wizards, followed by the Kings, and then the Pelicans.
Why are the Lakers on there? I know why Lakers on there. Never mind.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's not. It's not the organization. It's Laker fans.
Safe. Yeah, he's safe. But yeah.
And then Minneapolis is getting the draft.
Yeah, the draft next year's draft will be in Washington. Draft in 2028 will be in Minnesota. Will be in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, huh?
Yeah.
Let me call Justin.
When y'all come to LA, come on now.
Let me call Justin.
Yeah,
because it's a warm weather city, man. Y'all ain't gonna get that shit.
Good point.
Y'all keep getting in it. Y'all keep getting Super Bowls.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me call Justin.
Yeah.
What's
going
on out there in Minnesota? You heard?
Let's get to our final segment of the day. Something that's often imitated. It's never duplicated. Some people got to be called out in the sports world for stuff they do, and this is the place we do it. So it's time for calling out names. And my calling out names is to the NFL. So earlier in the show, we talked about the NBA waiting forever to make their announcement for MVPs and awards and everything. So obviously, we know Super Bowl week. That is the NFL honors. That Thursday before the Super Bowl in the Super Bowl city. So next year, NFL honors will be out here in LA, probably at the YouTube Theater in Inglewood, right next door to SoFi. On Netflix, by the way. Netflix is going to be now the host of the NFL.
Sports for you.
Yeah, definitely them too. Definitely. And the NFL honors. But one NFL honor player who just got his NFL honor recently, Jackson Smith-Njigba, who, of course, was not at the NFL honor ceremony because obviously he was getting ready to win the Super Bowl, as he did, was named that night the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. Only one problem. When he received his award, it said Jackson Smith-Njigba, National Football League Honors, AP 2025 Defensive Player of the Year. He already had to deal with the fact that Drewski botched his name, called him Enigaba. Then you send him the wrong award?
That's wild.
First of all, let me ask you this. And this is something we talk about the NBA. He's in the city where the Super Bowl is playing, but he's just not at the ceremony because he's with his team getting ready for the game. Why couldn't they send that to somebody in the Seahawks PR department to go back with them on the jet back to Seattle? Why is he just getting it in May?
And why is he drinking a glass of red wine? Sorry, I picked that.
I don't know. Maybe he's still celebrating a new contract.
Red wine is not bad.
But come
maybe
on, man.
Maybe he's having Italian food.
This is insane.
Maybe he eating puss.
NFL, get y'all life. Get it together. That makes 0 sense. One, it should not be taking 3 months for this dude to get his award. And two, how the heck did y'all botch the what? So did y'all get Myles Garrett the Offensive Player of the Year trophy then?
Bruh.
Probably.
Total stupidity.
Myles Garrett can go play for the Cavaliers right now.
And that's my call on names. Mark, you got anybody?
I got NFL calling about names too. This is y'all not gonna relate to this. This is for Bills Mafia. NFL gave us a game on Christmas and on Thanksgiving. Right?
Right.
Don't they know that if the Bills lose either one of them games, holidays fucked up for us?
That really is.
They don't know that. Like, they don't know that the food won't taste good, the presents don't even really matter. Like, none of that really matters no more after that.
And the Broncos play on Black Friday too.
That's
we played
racist.
the Steelers. We actually played the Steelers on Black Friday, which is the day before my daughter's 10th birthday.
I'm just glad that the Phoenix Suns not playing on Black Friday.
Yo, you good?
My bad.
You know that's where All-Star Weekend is this year, right?
Wait, are they playing on Black Friday? They might.
Who?
The Phoenix Suns.
Nobody plays on. Well, they might. I mean, they'll play on Thanksgiving. The NBA don't play on
They
Thanksgiving.
might play on Black Friday. If the Suns play on Black Friday,
Mark,
dog, this is crazy. Cody, I have a question, and I hope you don't answer this. I'm not trying to set you up, but you just don't answer this. Why is the Suns mascot a gorilla?
To be honest with you, I really don't know. Like to be totally honest and not by like
Right.
racist at all. I don't know.
I don't know either. We've been trying to figure this out. I've been trying to figure this out my entire childhood. There's no gorillas in Phoenix.
Oh, it is.
Relax.
Bruh.
All right, I'm done calling out names.
Cody, what you got, bro?
Rasheed Rice.
Oh my God. Total.
First, you get a knee scoping, and you like think it's okay to smoke and get your ass. You break probation, dumbass. Now you got to spend 30 days in jail.
This dude really did the
Ain't got to miss OTAs. What an idiot!
This dude really did in the KCP.
Oh, he playing with the ankle monitor on?
Well, no, he's actually going to be in jail. KCP had to go. KCP just reported on certain days.
No, he can only play in home games.
Right. He's going to be in jail just for OTAs, just for minicamp. Rasheed Rice.
Didn't he just get off that domestic violence?
Yeah. And you
that's his
violate your probation?
Oh, I got somebody else to call out names.
Yeah.
Cody, you done?
Yeah. That's it. I mean, just like
Tommy.
Okay. The University of Georgia's driving department.
Oh my God. Another one?
Yo, can we just get Ubers for the Georgia players, please? Please, can we just get Ubers for the Georgia players, please?
I might as well just
This is
ride in
crazy.
Waymos for
This is
I keep
crazy.
getting in this much of trouble. Good
They
God.
might get in trouble in the Waymo because there's nobody else in there with them. I don't know. Please, just get Ubers for Georgia players. That's all.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's calling out names.
And Carrot Top guy, he gained weight.
Are you good?
Ain't that the same dude?
The dude, what?
The dude that you have on your team with the red head with the red?
No, that's not Dustin May.
Oh, where Dustin May at?
No, Dustin May's in St. Louis now. Or is it?
You can find me in St. Louis.
We thought we was gonna be playing Bueller, but Bueller's not. He's still he's still on injured list.
Mm.
But Will Klein, I was a hero in the World Series last year for us. Shout out to him. But yeah, that is calling out names. So Friday night we'll be back. Obviously, we'll be on air during Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals between the Spurs and the Thunder as the series shifts to San Antonio. We'll recap Games 2 of the Western Conference Finals, Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Look ahead to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals as the Knicks and the Cavs series shifts to Cleveland for the weekend. And talk some more and anything new in the NFL, MLB, NBA. We'll have it on Friday. Check me out tomorrow on Sports View Wrestling. We're going to be talking about the Brock Lesnar situation. Check Mark out on Thursday at 8 p.m.
I don't know.
Rules.
I don't know if we go to show Thursday. But Thursday is hold on, John. My bad. Turn music off. Shout out to our boy Doc. Man.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Our brother Doc.
He lost his brother.
Yeah. So,
the funeral's Thursday. So
yeah. So
no rules is kind of questionable right now. We don't know if we could do it Thursday.
Yeah. It was just totally forgot. I'm fortunate I'm not gonna be able to make the service, but I'm gonna check in with Doc. I'm checking with Doc. I'm sending prayers to him and his mom, obviously on the path to his brother. So shout out to Doc. But yeah, Friday we'll be back, and then Saturday, we'll have an announcement tomorrow on Sports Review about what's going on for Saturday night's main event with the 5-4. So you're gonna probably see two of us causing some chaos. I mean, and then
don't text nobody until somebody's here.
Nah. And then Monday Night Tribal War Zone, where the BS all starts, and then we'll be back all together for Sports Review. I want to sing love out to Nick. He's at home with mom's right now. His mom's had a little
scared today.
Had a little challenge today, so he's home making sure mom's getting her rest. So that's why Nick isn't here. But so we held it down for him. So we'll get his thoughts on the Raiders schedule probably next Tuesday. Yeah, Nelson knows what you're referring to.
What the
shout out to Mama Nick.
Yeah, so shout out to Mama Freeze and hope she's doing well. And that's it. Cody, enjoy the trip. We'll tap in with you next week. And
wait, Cody, you gonna be for how long? 2 weeks?
A week.
A week.
So I probably won't be here next week.
All right,
okay,
so having
that's fine. Enjoy, man. Tell the family we said hi.
Yeah, and everybody
we appreciate them.
Yeah, everybody getting ready on those vacations, and there it is.
I have an answer to your Phoenix Suns gorilla question. So we can.
So we'll be back on.
I want to know the answer.
Yeah, that's
you know it
Go ahead.
So basically, this guy, the original mascot, he was a singing telegram guy. He showed up to the arena one night in a gorilla costume, and the people in the back said that he should dance under the basket, and they gave him a jacket and just sent him out on the floor. So there's your answer. And
please
so
tell me this dude wasn't white. Please tell me this dude wasn't white.
No, he was not white.
So a brother was in a gorilla suit?
He was not a brother either. He was of Hispanic descent.
He was Hispanic.
Yes.
All right, man. We gonna get up out of here. That's crazy. This has been Sports for You, where you learn anything and everything.
Henry Rojas,
the original gorilla.
Yep.
The original gorilla, Henry Rojas.
Yep.
We'll be back on Friday. Enjoy your rest of your week. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yep.
That's Cody. Peace out, people. And enjoy the conference final.
For you, from the coast to you. 3 LA minds talking what we do. From the streets to the stats, from the bar to the chat, sports for you. Yeah, we run it like that. Hit that link, lock that feed, John. Nick, all that you need. Sports for you. Every day, new seed. From LA roots to the whole world's league.